Hi everyone, welcome to yet another episode. I'm Edna Karunji, and today I would like to share with you my journey in terms of pregnancy here in the UK and how different it is from our very own in Uganda. What a better place to film. This is our park just close to my home, and I felt I should do an outdoor today. Yeah. So when I got pregnant here in the UK, it was a planned pregnancy. And the first thing you need to do is go online and book your maternity services. Now, there are ranges of hospitals here, and you choose which hospital you would like to birth from, and you are not contacted until about 13 weeks for your first appointment with your maternity midwife. Yeah, so they make an appointment with you. You go there, they run the bloods, they run the urine, an entire urinalysis, check for proteins, check for any other thing that might be a red flag. And if everything is fine, then they open for you a maternity book. Yeah, they start taking your records and stuff. In this particular case, I developed what we call hyperemesis gravidarum. It is a rare case. 1 out of 1,000 women get it. I used to think it's extreme sickness, but this is beyond extreme sickness. It has a name. So we call it HG. And you find you have ketosis. So instead of gaining weight, actually your body is burning fat. So you're losing weight at a very terrific speed. You can't keep anything down, not even water, not anything. You can't eat basically. You can't drink. You can't do anything. So you're literally losing weight instead of gaining weight. But then you also realize that you're pregnant and the baby inside should be growing. Yeah. So it's such a tricky situation, and I had to go through it for the entire 9 months. I think most people didn't see me, but those I shared pictures with, I was more or less like a ghost, to be honest. Yeah, but they work with you that journey. They do referrals for you to the hospital of your choice, and that's where I would go for my IVs for fluids, and then anti-sickness tablets. And tablets weren't doing well with me, so they were giving me anti-sickness IVs to help me stop throwing up. Yeah, so it was quite an interesting journey, and they book for you scans, 20 weeks and many others depending on the situation you have. In my particular case, mine wasn't really, apart from the HG, it wasn't a very complicated pregnancy. So I had like 3 scans, yeah, for my baby to see the development and stuff like that. Yeah, but in most cases, people who develop, let's say, diabetes and stuff like that, they are given more scans. Yeah. Now the thing is, what I wanted to show the difference is, in Uganda, like for scans, you just go to your gynecologist, you tell him how you feel, and you're like, can I run a scan? And they will be like, oh, run a scan, come back, do results here. Everything is pre-booked, appointments are made, everything is structured. So it's very different. So sometimes I would really be desperate to know what's happening in there, but then you will not. You have to wait for your appointment until it comes. Yeah. So I was referred to my hospital of choice, where I went, and that's why I used to get my fluids and IVs, and they actually would help, because the times I would get it, when you have HG, you're vomiting a lot, you're not eating, drinking, or anything, so you become dehydrated. And dehydration, for people who have been through pregnancy, it is a very dangerous situation. Anything could go wrong with your pregnancy. So that kept me up. For some weeks, I would be like, for 2 weeks, maybe the fluids are still working, then I'm down and I'm going back to hospital for more IV. So it was such a tough one, but the care around it was really amazing. Yeah, so even when you would be feeling like, this is the end of the road, but then the care of the nurses, doctors, it would keep you going, and knowing that. And also joining, there are apps, you join mothers of the same situation, and then you keep tabs with each other and encouraging each other, and the journey just goes through. Yeah, so after that, I had a consultation with my doctor. Again, these are arranged consultations depending on how your pregnancy is going, and we discussed our birth plan. Like, how do I want to give birth? Do I want to do the vaginal normal kind of birth, or do I want to do the C-section? Of course, in this particular case, I chose a C-section because I already had one before, much as the natural one was an option. In this particular case, I wasn't gonna take it because I mean, why go through the hassle when you already have gone through the C-section? Yeah, so that's what actually happened, and it was so beautiful. The journey was beautiful, apart from my part where I had HG and it was really awful. Yeah, but otherwise, the medical facilities, the structure, the care, you know, that kind of one-on-one that you need as a person who is bringing forth a life was really awesome. My experience in Uganda was actually awesome as well because I was lucky enough to have medical insurance, which was really, really good, that it could give me private care and stuff. My doctor was amazing. He really saved my life because I tried the normal way and it failed. So he had to whisk me into theater, and in less than a minute or so, my baby was out. My life was preserved. I mean, it is all. It's just that here it is standard. Yeah, it is standard because, like, if you're using NHS, that's literally like a government facility, but everything is more properly structured. Whereas in Uganda, it was private, amazing, but then for a person who doesn't have that kind of privilege, then it becomes really hard for them. Yeah, but otherwise, thank you for staying tuned. Next time, I'll be bringing you my musings of motherhood in the UK. Thank you. Bye.